If you have ever dreamed of sitting in a cockpit and flying big birds, today's video is for you. Hey there, I'm Sudarshan. In today's video, we are breaking down how you can become a commercial pilot in India in 2025, step by step. There are two main ways to become a commercial pilot in India in 2025. One, Cadet pilot program. Two, conventional program. In today's video, we are going to discuss mostly on conventional route, and in case you are interested in Cadet pilot program, please feel free to check out my channel where you can find out every detail about aviation. So let's discuss conventional route. This is a traditional method. You can choose your own flight school, complete your flight training independently, and then apply for the airlines. It gives you flexibility in choosing where and how you train. But it also means you manage everything on your own from exams to type rating. Cadet pilot programs. Offered by major airlines, cadet pilot programs are structured pathways where you are trained as per the airline standards. They might offer job assurance after successful completion of training, but keep in mind they are competitive and usually more expensive upfront. So here comes our next step, prerequisites and eligibility. Before you jump into training, let's talk about what you need to get started. Number 1, educational background. Minimum educational qualification required is usually 10 plus 2 with physics and maths. If you don't have the subjects, don't worry, you can also complete this through NIOS. That brings us to the next requirement, which is physical and medical requirements. You will need to be medically fit both physically and mentally. That brings us to the medicals. In order to be a commercial pilot in India, for anyone to acquire a commercial pilot license in India, DGCA had laid out some ground regulations where you need to have a valid Class 2 and Class 1 medicals. For that, you need to complete Class 2 medicals, and then after you get a valid Class 2 medicals, you can apply to the Class 1 medicals via EGCA and get your medical test done either in a DGCA approved military hospitals or in the DGCA approved civil hospitals. If you want to know more about DGCA medicals like class 1 and class 2 and where to apply, how to apply, and the process of medicals, feel free to leave your queries in the comment box below. I'll be very happy to answer them. Now, our next requirement is DGCA ground exams. You will also need to clear DGCA theory exams like air navigation, meteorology, regulations, and if you are doing your CPL in India, you also have to clear technical general. These exams can be cleared during or before your flight training. The next major step is flight training. Once you're done with your medicals, ground exams, the next step is choosing your flight school. Once you're eligible, it's time for you to choose your flight school. Depending on whether you are choosing the flight schools in India or abroad like US, South Africa, New Zealand, etc. If you are choosing to complete your flight training in India, then training in India is regulated by DGCA. You complete 200 flying hours and theory exams a year. Some reputed flying schools include Indira Gandhi Institute of Aviation, CAE Gondia, and others. If you choose your flight training abroad like US, South Africa, New Zealand, and others, flight training abroad is often faster with better weather and infrastructure. But once you are back to India, you need to convert your foreign CPL to DGCA standards by clearing the exams and flying few additional hours as per Indian requirements. Once you are done with all this, like medicals, ground theory exams, 200 flight hours according to DGCA regulations, now you are eligible to apply for your CPL. Wait, you can't still fly an commercial airliner. That's because you need a type rating for that. So that brings us to the next step, type rating. After you get your CPL, you need to get type rated. A type rating is a specific training to the aircraft you'll be flying, like an Airbus A320 or Boeing 737. It includes simulator sessions and costs somewhere around 20 to 25 lakhs depending on the aircraft and training provider. Some cadet programs include this in their package, but if you are on conventional path, you have to do it separately. So now you'll be a CPL holder with a type rating. Once you have got your CPL and type rating, it's time to start applying for airlines. You'll go through multiple rounds, written tests, psychometric assessments, simulator checks, and final interview. Airlines like Indigo and Air India regularly open hiring drives for freshers. So stay updated, keep your documents, logbook, training records organized and ready. So in this video, as we have done with how to become a commercial pilot in India in 2025, there remains major questions among all the aspiring pilots, which is how much does it actually cost to become a commercial pilot in India in 2020? So let's talk about the big question, the cost. Flight training in India for CPL costs anywhere from 50 to 65 lakhs. Flight training in India might cost 60 to 75 lakhs and add up to an additional cost of visas and stays. When it comes to type rating costs somewhere around 20 to 25 lakhs, wherein medical exams, theory exams, and miscellaneous might cost you somewhere between 2 to 5 lakhs. So, total estimate to be a pilot in India is somewhere around 70 to 90 plus lakhs, depending on your choices and training path. So in 2025, cadet programs like Indigo's cadet program in India will cost you somewhere around 95 lakhs as per 2025. If you choose to do your cadet program abroad like South Africa, US or New Zealand, it might cost you somewhere around 1.2 to 1.3 crores, and that's your complete guide on how to become a commercial pilot in India in 2024. Whether you go conventional route or join cadet program, what matters most is your passion, discipline and consistency. If you found this video helpful, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more aviation content. Drop any questions you have in the comments. I'd love to help you out. Until next time, keep your dreams high and your landing smooth.